All right, so let's start with let me see. I want us to look at the induction and I think okay, let's just see how we can begin from one. There are how many questions altogether? 8. If we are able to, we could spend 90 minutes if necessary, or we could just do a quick one. Can we look at have you done question 1 yourself?
I attempted, but I didn't get the answer.
A, but I'm kind of figuring out B right now. So
okay, so let's discuss among ourselves and try to put each other through for question 1. So I give you about 5 minutes to see if you can make headway. Then I can chip in some ideas if you are not able to. All right, let's get to question 1 quickly. Elsin, can you hear us?
so we're just gonna talk this through. Is that
Elsin?
A is just.
yeah.
Elsin is not responding. I don't know if he's there or not.
I will message him.
So you can start discussing while we're waiting for Elsin too.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume that A is just you plug the numbers in and then you do it, right?
Kind of, but like you have to multiply by 1 to cancel. Like it's a fraction onwards, so you have to cancel the fraction to get the number at the end. Actually, I mean the imaginary. Yeah, I got like 5/2 plus. I mean 5/√2 plus 5/√2i. That's what I got. For A.
Give me a second.
Do you all get what he's talking about? Where were you, Elsin?
Like I was already here, but the thing wasn't loading. Sorry.
Okay.
Yanko, did you do it with like you're solving both sides at the same time, just going down, or did you use one side and then find the other side?
You use one side first, and then you divide it by. You divide that by 6/√2 to get the W by itself.
Yanko, may I know what answer do you get?
I got 5/√2 plus 5/√2i.
5/√2.
Can I know how you all started? Like, let me see your starting point.
Should I take a picture and send it to you?
Yeah, of course. I think the best thing would be to first simplify the left-hand side before anything else.
Mr. Daniel, I want to do it again before I send to you.
Yeah, you can do that. Okay, Yanko, this is exactly what I'm saying. So you did the left-hand side first. 2 plus I, 1 plus 2I, all over something. Okay. Okay, you may continue with B, Yanko. Oh, you finished that already too?
No, I'm doing B right now.
Okay, so you look at that while I check this. So I think Yanko is correct.
Okay.
5 root 2, 1 plus I is not a fraction, yes. So 5 root 2 plus 5 root 2I, this is correct. Then your W star will be 5 root 2 minus 5 root 2I. That's correct. Then you have to get the modulus and arguments and put it in that form. So I've checked what Yanko did is right. So if anyone is confused, just speak and he could send you a picture of what he has done, or I could send you a picture of what I've done. So any luck, any problems?
Mr. Daniel, I just get 5 root 2 plus 5 root 2I.
Perfect. Okay, so proceed.
Oh. Mr. Daniel, I did it a little bit differently from Yanko, but I got the same answer. I'm just gonna send it to you now.
As long as you get the same answer, it's fine. Okay, and as long as you have something logical. So, okay. Yes, are we done?
I'm working on B.
Okay.
Mr. Daniel, I'm a bit stuck on B.
Okay, so tell us where you're stuck so that we can.
There's a lot of things that you have to convert because it's about the unit circle first. So you want to find R, and that's a absolute value of Z will be, it will get you R, which is root A squared plus B squared. You get R, and then you want to get E to the power of I theta, which is CIS theta. And to get that, you need Z equals to R CIS theta. And then there's CIS theta, by the way, is like cos theta plus I sine theta. And
Mhm.
to get that, you want to equate A equals to R cos theta. And then you get the, and then you do go from there.
I'm not sure you need the cos theta I sine theta though. They just say express, find W star, which is easy. Express in the form RE. So you only need to find R and theta, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Mhm.
you put find theta.
But to find theta, that's your argument, right?
Uh-huh.
So to find theta, what is the first thing you do? From your W star to find theta, what's the first thing you do?
Sine theta equals to like E over absolute value W.
Say that again.
Sine theta equals to E over absolute value.
Why do you need that? Why do you need that? What does theta mean? When you say a complex number is R exponential I theta, what does R represent? Can you tell me?
R represents the
Radius.
circle.
Radius, really? I never talked about unit circle and radius until the last month. We did complex number like a year ago.
Isn't that the length of the
So
complex number from
that's
the
the length
origin?
of the complex number. What are you saying? This is not about trigonometry that we did in class. This is complex number that we did in term 1.
That's like the absolute value, right? R?
That's the absolute value.
Yeah, I got it from the absolute value too.
Okay, great. Then what about the theta? So it's not anything so catois. What does theta represent?
The angle between 0 and
What is
the
it
complex
called?
number.
Come on, you're a young mathematician. Stop giving me sign language. What is it called?
Is it the modulus or is that something else?
Modulus is the length.
Argument.
What?
Argument.
Yeah, the argument of the complex number. Unless you don't know how to find the argument of the complex number anymore. Please speak up if you can't remember how to find it.
I don't remember.
What?
I don't remember how to find it.
Argument of complex number, I told you the first thing is to draw the Argon diagram.
Yeah.
So the first thing is to draw the Argon diagram. And your Argon diagram, where is your complex number? It's going to be somewhere here. So your argument is this angle, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So this is alpha, which is also the argument theta. I said alpha because it's the acute angle. Luckily for me, that is the same thing I'm looking for. In this case, for example, alpha is the acute angle, but the argument is actually this one. So here, once you use your right angle triangle to find your alpha, then you can subtract from pi. But here is a direct thing. You just have to put negative, isn't it? Because it's below. So this is x-axis is 5√2. Y-axis is -5√2. So this coordinate is -5√2, which means this length is also 5√2. Right?
Yes.
So tan of alpha is definitely 1. Then alpha must be 45, which is pi over 4. So which means your argument theta. This time around, theta is the same as alpha. So that's pi over -pi/4 because it's below.
Mhm.
That's what we said.
Okay.
It's always tan. Speak up if you have any question. Otherwise, move on quickly. If you are done with that, attempt question 2. Just do question 2, maybe 2C, because of our time. Oh, wait, you can skip question 2 and do question 3. It's similar. If you're done with 1, move to 3. I hope the argument thing is clear to every one of us.
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't get a response from some people.
Yes.
Okay. Babe, what's the deal? Okay, guys, so we have some people coming in. They are getting some of the furniture, so you continue doing your thing, but I'm just gonna get up for a few minutes. All right?
Okay.
Okay.
Continue having your group discussion. I'll join you soon.
Okay.
No worries. Thank you for coming.
Mr. Daniel, could you mute yourself?
A few minutes, continue your collaboration.
I don't
Could you
think-
mute yourself?
Nah.
What do you say?
Could you mute yourself?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So for the argument,
How do you do things?
It's just
Uh,
tan alpha.
yeah, but like, it's like this, right? So is it this angle or is it just this angle?
No,
Oh.
it's supposed to be the
It's-
entire thing, but you could just write negative to make it that one. You know how?
Oh,
Yeah.
Where's the-
okay. So
Talk about
I'll
things?
send you the screenshot. Because I'm a pretentious poo-poo. And I did on my iPad.
Wow. So fancy.
Wait, Connor, so what do you get for the REI thing? Like, what do you
Give
get
me
for
a
that?
second.
No, it'll be like 10 and then E and then I to the power of pi over 4.
I'll
So
send it
what's
to
the
you.
final form? REI pi over 4. So RE
Yeah.
to
That's what I got. Yeah, I'll
Same.
I'll send you guys the B that I got.
Input the last-
Yeah. And what is real?
Real?
Real
Yeah,
is
for
real.
real.
Are you serious?
Real is no
Yeah,
I,
for real, bro.
dude.
For real, bro. There's no I. If it's real, it's no I.
Consider
It's like
this.
any number, like pi, root
So-
2,
so
3.
So sine theta equals to 0 for question 3.
What? No, isn't it 1?
No, sine theta equals to 0. Makes sense.
Yeah,
No.
so no I, so it's real.
No,
Yeah.
but Z is complex. The first thing is Z is complex, so sine I theta has to be there until we cancel it out somewhere.
What are you talking? How did you get 0?
We
Where
didn't
did
get
you get 0?
No, they
It's
think
question
it's real, right? So they want to cancel out Z, so Z must be 0 in order to.
What Z? Are you talking about the question 2?
Question 3.
3.
Oh,
He said skip question 2, mate.
Yeah.
I'm on 1. I'm finishing 1.
Okay.
Bruh. Can't believe it, Elton. You slower than Yanko, mate.
Bro. Oh. So we just have to cancel it, right?
Well, I mean, if that's what it wants us to do. Because it's just 2 plus cis theta over 2 minus cis theta.
Yeah.
And then,
And then you times 1, I think. To cancel that out at the bottom.
no, wait. So for, give me a second. My brain doesn't make sense of this. Do we need to put something into theta? Or do we just solve it to make it a real number?
I don't think you just solve it, I think.
You just solve it? Okay.
I don't think you can put anything in theta. You don't have any number except for 2.
Okay. So what do you multiply it by? Cos theta plus I sine theta?
What? Yeah. Right. What? No. You have like 2 minus CIS theta, right? At the
Yeah.
bottom. So you just multiply 2 plus CIS theta for the whole thing. Right? And
Ah,
cancel out the
I
bottom.
hate doing that.
I hate doing
hate
that.
No idea what you guys are talking.
Would you like us to explain, Alex?
I would like you guys to send me the answer directly.
Okay.
I don't know if Mr. Dan is on speaker or not.
Doesn't matter.
Speaker.
Of course he's on speaker. And how else would he
Color
would
speaker.
have he heard me yelling?
Yeah.
Well,
Oopsie, I'm in trouble.
Oh,
There's a
See. Oopsie. Is it cis squared theta?
I think so. I don't know. All the math is it's combining together and it's very blurry. I can't know
Blurry.
which is which anymore.
Okay, and then what?
Yeah,
Multiply, then what happens? And then what?
I don't know.
So, are we supposed to find theta?
No, we're supposed to make this real.
Yeah. We're supposed to cancel all the i's.
So how do you guys start with?
no, it's not make it real. It's solve it and then only tell them the real part.
Oh.
Cancel the real part?
Yes.
Oh, so the real part's 1 then.
Yeah. Because 2 is real and the only no.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know.
I'm so confused.
it's okay. I'm confused.
We
Thanks,
can be
Yanko.
confused together. Yay.
Will be
Yay.
exams. Yeah. What do we do now? We can't do factor 4 out.
No, it's definitely not 1.
Not one.
How do you even? Oh, you just take out the 4.
I'm sure it's not 1, but I'm not there yet.
Wow.
I don't
Yeah, well.
understand this.
Do we need to learn the roots of complex number?
What?
The roots of complex numbers.
What is that?
What's a root?
Can you guys see this? Is this reverse or what?
What the hell?
No, it is stupid.
Oh my
No.
god. I mean,
Can we all just like shift to Discord and then
No,
mute ourselves here and then we just share a screen?
no.
There we go.
You multiply the complex.
You have to expand the CIS.
Oh, Yanko, I can crack an egg with one hand now.
Wow, good job.
You're not the only one. That's good.
Yeah. I'm finding trouble cracking egg with 2 egg yolks with one hand.
You're gonna crack 2 eggs with one hand at the same
I'm
time.
cracking 1 egg with 2 egg yolks with one hand is
Oh,
hard because
really?
one of them will always break.
How do you guarantee that they have 2 egg yolks? Do you buy the eggs with 2 egg
Yeah, you
yolks?
buy the egg.
Any luck?
Not we're confused by the question 3.
Yeah.
So we know we're supposed to make it real, but we don't know exactly like, are we supposed to make it real? Or are we supposed to find a theta that makes it
No,
real?
you're not making it real. You're finding the real part. That's what it means.
So would the answer be 1 then? Because if
I don't
Z
know.
is complex,
I haven't checked. Okay, so if
It's
Okay.
not 1.
if listen, real if this is the question, the result is 2. Okay. Hello.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
so we put it in the form of a plus bi, and then we take a, and that's
Definitely,
the
and you
real
pick
part.
the real.
Oh,
That's
okay,
what
I
it
see.
means.
Okay, that makes sense.
So what working here, Judge?
Mr. Daniel,
Yeah.
do you want a 3D printed croissant?
Can we do complex number? We'll talk about that in school.
No, see, I have a 3D printed croissant.
It's 100% not 1 because there's more
Yeah, I know,
stuff.
because you didn't make it into the format of a plus bi.
So it's done.
Mr. Daniel,
Hmm.
CIS squared theta is just 2 CIS theta, right?
CIS squared is no, it's CIS 2 theta.
Ah, okay, so the t-test. Okay, thank you.
Why do you need that?
I'm experimenting.
Okay.
Any luck?
No.
Where do you guys talk?
I got stuck basically at the beginning because I
At the
don't know how
beginning,
to. No, I
you're
mean I did a
supposed-
couple of steps, but I don't know
Okay.
how to get that into the form of a plus bi unless I'm missing something.
Okay, let me give you a clue to what I did. So check general WeChat now.
Okay.
Check that. Wait, that should be plus. Okay, I made a mistake. That should be 2 plus at the denominator. 2 plus cos theta.
Oh.
But change the denominator to 2 plus cos theta.
Okay. Okay.
But that's the idea.
Wait, I made the same. Wait, what?
I'm not-
But
I
why?
don't exactly understand how that helps.
For multiplying by the complex conjugate, why would you do plus cos theta? Wouldn't you keep it the same as the denominator, which is 2 minus cos theta?
Oh, sure.
Wait,
Because then, no,
wait,
no. That makes
isn't that
sense.
just smarter? That's smarter. That's smarter.
Well, yes, of course it's no. Well, then that would be wrong.
No,
Because then that
Change.
then the bottom would be wrong because if you're multiplying like that, then it would be 2 minus cos squared theta plus sine squared theta.
huh?
Look at it. Look at the denominators.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be the answer that Mr. Daniel gave. It would
Oh.
be, you know what I'm saying? You would have done the. what
Yeah,
do you
I'm
call
just
it? You would
erasing
have done the
everything I
thing.
have. I've done so many more steps than I should have.
If this is on IB, I'm actually so screwed.
It is, I bet.
Hopefully
I
I get
had
much
the-
smarter by the end of next year.
I had the idea, I think.
I'll be Alex Fold next year, bro. After this. Jeez.
Tu pas quoi? What did you say?
Nothing. Absolutely
Dude.
Oh.
nothing.
What'd you just say? UI? Pourquoi?
Tu pas quoi?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what you're saying. Was he just? It's not. Oh. But they're not the same. Can't just do that.
What are you saying, Alpha? If it's not constructive to the group, don't say it.
No. The if the multiplying by the complex conjugate is positive, then you can do the top. But if it's negative, then you can do the bottom. But not when you can't do both, right?
No.
If
You're
2
asking a
plus
bunch of people that are intellectually inferior to you.
no, look 2 times, huh?
I know that's I squared.
Oh.
Okay. So now we only have one part that has an eye on it. Now what? To,
Wait, why is the
Do we
bottom? Wait, no.
do we expand? Do we expand or do we just keep it like that?
I think I'm getting somewhere.
Oh my god.
Any
What is
luck?
wrong?
No.
No.
I mean, you kind of. I just need to write it down so I can see it.
I'm getting something like 4 plus 4 cos theta cos 2 theta divided by 5 plus 4 cos theta.
Okay.
Elson, did you get anything like that?
I
I
realized
skipped
I
some
had a,
steps. I sent a picture. Look at it. Maybe I made some mistakes. I don't know, but it should look like this.
I think there was a mistake, but no, I'm not particularly sure.
I can't make sense of the one that you put on WeChat. Oh, it's blurry. Put the one you put
Oh.
on WeChat because
The,
Okay, let me
the
try
numerator,
to explain my idea. Then
the
you might
numerator
have
of
it.
your answer makes sense if it's 2 plus cos theta. But the denominator makes sense if it is 2 minus cos theta, if you multiplied it by the.
yeah, so I think you made a mistake there because Mr. Daniel, if you look at the first picture you sent us, the second step,
Mhm.
you multiplied 2 minus cos theta, and you multiplied the denominators, but then with the denominators, you wouldn't get what you have there, and you also wouldn't get 2 plus cos theta squared. You would get the difference of 2 squares twice.
Yeah,
One
the
with
denominator is meant to be difference of 2 squares anyway. I
Oh
told
wait,
you.
the
no,
I told you the
No,
minus
I
is
mean-
wrong. Check the second picture. Check the second picture. You're supposed to group 2 plus cos theta as your x and your sine theta as your y. So your complex number is x plus iy.
wait, what?
how is 2 minus Z
Mr. Daniel,
2 plus
for,
cos theta.
for the
I-
very first step, wouldn't it be 2 minus cos theta minus I sine theta? This is 2 minus Z.
No. That's true. So maybe I
Z.
was right at first then.
I'll just erase everything and try again.
Then I was right at
Yeah.
first. My bad. Okay. So we're supposed to multiply by 2 minus. Okay, let's do it again.
Okay.
Maybe we do on the board together, shall we?
Yeah. Yeah.
So give me what the first step will look like.
It would be RE open bracket.
No. That's the
2 plus
question.
Z.
Let's talk
Okay.
about the complex number. You begin with the complex
Okay.
number, then you can talk about the real and the imaginary in the last step. The complex
Okay,
number
so-
is 2 plus z, yeah?
Mhm.
2 plus Z.
2
and then
minus
over
Z.
2
2
minus
minus
Z.
Z.
Yeah.
Do you need me? So 2 plus z will be 2 plus cos theta,
Cos theta plus I sine theta.
Plus I sine theta.
and 2 minus z will be 2 minus that.
2
2
minus cos theta
Yeah.
minus I sine theta.
So here we can group it into the real part and imaginary part.
Yeah. With
So
brackets.
this will be 2 plus cos theta. That's like our x. I'm considering the format x plus yi.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Yeah.
Mhm. Then I sine theta. And this will be 2 minus cos theta minus I sine theta. So you multiply by the complex conjugate.
2 minus cos theta.
So this is 2 plus cos theta. You need something? One sec, I think I might need to help here. So that would be I sine theta. And then this will be 2 minus cos theta minus I sine theta. Then this will have to be 2 minus cos theta plus
Plus I sine theta.
I sine theta 2 minus cos theta plus I sine theta. So we can expand. If we expand this, we multiply this. That would be 2 plus cos theta multiplying 2 minus cos theta. Then the next will be 2 plus cos theta I sine theta.
Times
Then 2 minus cos theta. I'm trying to make sure I have the same format. Yeah?
Mhm.
And then I have I squared sine squared theta. Denominator will be easy. That's just difference of 2 squares.
Mhm.
That will be 2 minus cos theta squared I sine theta squared. So can you try to proceed from here? The first part of this is difference of 2 square. 2 square cos square theta, yes?
Yeah.
If you open this bracket, maybe something can cancel. We have 2I sine theta,
I sine theta.
and we have I sine theta cos theta. And here again, you have 2I sine theta. So we have a total of 4I sine theta now. Then minus I sine theta cos theta.
Well, those two
Sine
can
theta
cancel.
cos theta. Yes. Then I
Minus
squared
sine
sine
squared
square will be minus sine squared theta.
You can cancel I sine theta cos theta and negative I sine theta.
So we
cos
can
theta.
cancel. Oh, sorry. I sine theta and I sine theta.
Mr.
Can
Daniel,
merge these two together. That will be -1. This will be 4 I cos theta, and this is 4. Yes, Alex, you have a question?
you miss out the theta at the right side.
Oh, okay. And the denominator, this is binomial expansion. 4 cos theta, yes. Don't forget the card. Okay. 4 cos
4
theta,
cos theta plus
Plus
cos squared
cos
theta.
cos squared theta. Do you agree this will be minus sine squared and everything become plus sine squared?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think you can proceed from here. So your
That-
goal is to have it as P plus QI. After you have simplified that, then you say the real part of the complex number is equal to P. This is your last step, but you must get to this point first. Okay, 5 minutes. Sort it out.
Okay.
But from where? From school. Remember me something from university. Oh, you did some math? I did aerospace. Oh, I got something like they're just babies in math. They're in grade 11. I'm more years ago. Apparently now I do 2%. Which is what we need. Which is what we need. Sometimes when we fly, I have to do calculation to remove 200 kilos. Everything is careful. Everything is automated. Yeah. Thanks, God. This one, yeah. Just hold the door. Thank you very much. Everything is going to go as planned, right? Yeah. So keep it up, right? Big, yes. I'm big. So I use mine. Okay. I can't wait to get out of here. Transfer. Scan. 400. There we go. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Maybe I can help you. Guys, Miss Topsy is she's trying to abuse me. She's trying to molest me. She's trying to call the police, please. This is child abuse. You don't beat someone on Zoom class.
You beat them outside of Zoom class where nobody can see.
Oh my God.
Off camera.
So
least
what she
we're
needs
off
to do is put
camera.
off my camera
Yeah, turn off the camera, mute the mic, and then do it.
Oh God, did you hear that? It's giving you a tip. Okay, so how did we go?
I'm currently still doing it very
Okay.
slowly.
So let me see what that should look like. There should be some 4. If anyone finished first, just tell us, okay? Later. Someone might need half quadro, but it's not possible. It's hardly possible. 4. We just leave it there. They can take it out. Yeah, the go dear pada. So 4, then 4, then there's a 1. Did you get 5 plus 4i sine theta?
5 plus.
Or what?
Yeah.
At the top.
Wait, 5 plus?
Yeah, 5 plus 4i sine theta over 4 minus 4. No,
4.
Why would it be 5? Because it's
Should be
negative
5
cos
also.
Oh, no,
sine
no,
theta,
3.
and
5
it would be 3, no? 'Cause it's
minus
4 minus 1.
cos theta.
Yeah, 5 minus 4 cos theta at the bottom.
Yeah. But
And
it
the
would be
top is
3
3
plus
3
4i
plus
plus
4i
sine
sine
theta.
theta.
Wait, where did you
Yeah.
guys get 3 from?
It's
Oh,
4
minus
minus
1.
1.
Yeah. Okay, got it. So
So the
what will
real
be the
part,
real? So you can split it into 2, right? The real part will be what? You don't have to split it anyway. Just say the real part of 2 plus z over 2 minus z will be 3 divided by what?
5 minus
5
4
minus
cos
cos theta.
theta.
Yeah, that's it. Once you get that, just do the real part, blah, blah, blah. I'll send you what I have, so you can continue.
Okay. Should I send my answer to the math group chat or just send it to you? Mr. Daniel?
Once you get what?
Should I send my answer to the math group chat or should I just send it to you?
Anyone is fine. You can send. I'm sending to the group because I'm sharing with 4 of you. I don't have to send separately, but you can send to me directly if you just want to share with me. So it's fine.
And also,
Anyway,
I think we should have an HL group chat just so we don't need to bother everybody else.
That's true. I think I'm going to have to create that by the end of today because we're going to be meeting sometime. So we don't want to bore the rest of the class. So instead of saying the real part, who is this? Alex, don't say the real part. Use the notation. Therefore, RE bracket, okay? Don't write the statement, the real part of, no. Okay? Speak the language of mathematics. Therefore, RE bracket that is equal to, okay? And I can't see your I. You have 3 plus 4 sine theta. Where is the I?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
So you missed I in 2 steps, the last 2 steps before the real
Yeah,
part.
I finished it.
So fix that. Yeah, this looks good. The way Kada wrote it is even good. He split it into 2. Do you mind sharing with each of them, please? Send your solution to everyone so that
Can you
we
send it
can
in the
all.
WeChat group chat
Okay.
so you don't have to send it more than
I'll just send it to Discord. We have a group chat.
Just send for now. Then I'll make the group now. I'll make the group now. Don't worry. Just send for now. Elson, you're missing I as well in your second
Am
to the
I?
last step. Yes, sir.
Oh my god, I am missing.
Yeah, I could have taken 50 points out of 20 points away. That means you owe me 30 extra points from another question. Just kidding. I wouldn't do that.
Oh,
Got it?
it's not my mistake.
Okay. So can I ask you to look at question, I don't know, 4 or 5? Which one do you want to do first? Maybe 4?
I guess we'll just do it in order.
Yeah, okay. 4. Let's spend 5 minutes to interpret it and so that we can go fast enough. Maybe another 5 to 10 minutes to interpret number 5. I'm interested in number 8, the induction in 7 and 8 as well. We might need to spend another 30 minutes. Say what?
I finished question 7, but I'm stuck on question 8, C.
Okay, so you send me number 7 so I can check that. Then we'll talk about number 8. For now, focus on 4 and 5 with everybody. Okay. Okay, received.
Where do you start with for? I don't know where to start.
Anyone knows where to start and help this young man?
Well, usually I would start by solving the equation, but it says without
It says
No.
don't solve the equation.
Without solving the equation, of course. You can use the properties of roots. Come on. The sum and
Oh,
product of roots. Alpha and beta are the roots, right?
Yeah.
yes.
What is alpha plus beta?
Negative B over A.
Good, negative b over a. So in this case, that would be 2k, correct?
Huh?
Mhm.
Correct?
Mm. Yes.
So alpha plus beta is negative b over a, which is negative 2k over 1, which is just 2k. What about alpha beta?
C over A.
C over a. So C over a will be k minus 1 over 1, which is just k minus 1. Okay? So now we have alpha square plus beta square is equal to 4. What is alpha square plus beta square? I taught you this in Form 4 during the.
Oh, it's
So alpha square plus beta square is what?
Bracket A plus B
Brackets alpha plus beta all squared, yes,
minus 2AB.
minus 2 alpha beta.
Mhm.
You hate the Greek, isn't it, Alex? You don't want to say their language, their letters. So this is your 4. So alpha plus beta all squared minus 2 alpha beta. No, this is what I mean. So you say recall this, right?
Also, what's the product of root again?
C over A.
Okay, thank you.
So alpha plus beta is minus b over a. When we did Vieta's formula, remember Vieta's formula? Sum of roots. We did sum of roots is equal to negative an minus 1, right? Divided by a0. Negative, was it an minus 1? Yeah. Negative b divided by an, like this. Remember this?
Mhm.
Then the product add negative 1 raised to power n. Hello, a0
Yeah.
divided by an. Remember this?
Yeah.
Please check your notes. We did this in topic 1. But this is for general polynomial of degree n. But for quadratic, it's easier. For quadratic, I taught you that already in Form 4.
Yeah.
So that's the only one you need for now.
Okay.
It's just the reduced version of it. So that is minus 2k over 1, which is equal to 2k. Alpha beta is c over a, which is k minus 1 over 1, which is equal to k minus 1. Then you recall the symmetric properties of roots. By symmetric properties of roots, alpha squared plus beta squared is equal to alpha plus beta all squared minus 2 alpha beta. So the question says that alpha squared plus beta squared is equal to 4. So I can say from that given part of the question, which says alpha square plus beta square is equal to 4, it implies that then you apply your symmetric properties of root on the left-hand side. It implies that this minus that is equal to what? Who's following?
Equals to alpha squared plus beta squared. Oh, it's equal to 4, sorry.
Equal to 4. Thank you. At least someone is listening. So then you substitute out your k whatever and solve the value of k. That's all. 3 minutes.
Ms. Daniel, I have a question.
Yes.
I remember in the exam focus, there are cubic equations. So will we face similar questions in cubic form?
What do you mean?
So there are cubic equations in our exam. So we will face
In your
similar
exam?
questions. Yeah.
What do you mean in your exam? Have you seen the exam?
No, like
You gave us like a guideline, and you said there'd be cubic equations there.
Cubic equation.
yeah.
Yeah, so you have to remember maybe the sum and the product of roots. That's why you need the Vieta's formula.
Ah,
You have to remember sum and product of roots. If you can remember the sum and product of roots, you're fine. It's on your formula booklet. Let me show you. Where is it? So this is what you need to remember. Here. We did this in class.
okay.
So an is the, you remember the polynomial is an x to the power n, an minus 1 x to the power minus 1. A0 is like the constant. A0 is the constant. Okay, A0 is the constant. So even if I give you cubic equation, just apply this. Of course, if the question is about that. Should be done by now.
I got 2 values. I got 1 and -3/4.
Somebody confirm that.
Give me a second.
What was the quadratic equation you saw?
It's not whole numbers.
What was the
Yeah.
quadratic equation that you solved, please?
4k squared minus k minus 2. Yeah. Minus k minus 2.
K.
Yeah.
How do you get 4k squared minus k minus 2?
That is
Minus 3.
Wouldn't it be minus 2k?
Yeah.
Because it says 2 minus 2 alpha beta.
Exactly.
It did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying. So I was wondering where the 3 came from. You see, coincidentally, even though you had the wrong equation, your answer
It was
didn't look
solvable.
suspicious. It was solvable. So you think you're on the
Yeah.
right track. You need to be careful. So let me know what you have.
So my quadratic equation is k squared minus k minus 1.
No.
Mr. Daniel, I got
Should be
2k
2k
squared minus
squared.
k minus.
No,
I
but then
got 2K.
I factorized out the 2.
You can, if
No,
you
it's
factorize,
equal 4k squared minus 2 minus 2k minus 2.
Yeah.
It's 4. It's 4. That's
you
my
have
bad.
4. So you can only divide the 2. Can somebody tell me why it's okay to divide instead of factorize the 2?
Because the other side's 0. You divide
Okay, that
0
side
by
is 0.
2.
So you divide both sides by 2. If it is not an equation, you cannot divide, you factorize. But here you can divide. Come on, we're spending too much time on that question.
I got k
I
equals
finished the answer.
-2/4 and k equals to 1.
No.
I got k is equal to -1/2 and 1.
Yeah,
that's what I
negative
got.
half and 1. What do you mean negative 2/4?
Yeah, I didn't simplify it.
You have to. So that's why I didn't accept it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so try number 5.
For Mr. Daniel, for
Yep.
question 5a, do we need to write by somebody's theorem, or can we just write the answer?
What do you mean?
Because we all know that it's c minus I and 2
No, you don't need to write by
ID.
anything.
So we just write the 2 other roots are.
Yes, perfect.
Okay. Mr. Daniel, could you pull up the sum of roots product of roots thing again?
Okay, you want me to show that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, that's unbelievable. Oh, true. And now I'm going to.
Did anyone get the values for C?
I'm working on it now.
Oh. I got C equals to square root of 1. It seemed, oh,
I got c is equal to 2.
I think
Wait, no, I did not get c equals to 2. I got c equals to 3.
Yes, let's have different answers. I haven't done it, so I might have to just check now.
I don't even need product of roots. I do need product of roots.
I feel like just equating them does not work.
What is the sum of the roots?
10.
2c plus what?
What? No, it
Sum
was
of the
what?
roots.
Would be c plus I plus c minus I plus 2 plus ID
So
plus
2c
2 minus
plus what?
ID.
So 2c plus what?
Oh, 2c plus 4
Good. And that should be
equals
equal
to 10.
to 10. So
10.
how is Alex getting what he's getting?
So c is 3.
So c
I
is
just only
3.
one in the beginning.
And for the D can be found where?
You need product of roots.
Product. So let's take product. Yeah, you take the, and that will be difference of 2 squared twice, right?
Yes.
And the product is going to be using the 50, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so that should be easy. That should be easy.
This is the first question I figured out all by myself. So proud of me.
You're so proud of yourself.
All right, I got it.
Okay.
Ooh, do I need plus minus?
Say it again.
It wouldn't matter because I got d squared equals to 36 and I wrote d equals to 6. But now I'm thinking, do I need a plus minus?
Where do you get 36 from?
40 minus 4.
Why minus?
I did it wrong. My bad. Yeah.
I can't hear from any other person. If you're not talking, I assume you figured it out. And when we move on, I don't want to be dragged back. So you better talk. If anyone keeps quiet, don't ask me in 2050 what happened in 2020. Because only one person, only one or two people are talking now.
Oh.
Yes?
So for the last bit, right, I got so I recalled c equals to 3. So I got 10 times 4 plus d squared equals to 50.
Perfect.
And then I divided the whole thing by
10.
by 10.
Yeah.
Right? Now I got 4 plus d squared equals to 5.
Yeah.
I got d squared equals to 1. And I
Yeah.
got d equals to 1. But do I need to put plus minus or do I just leave it like that?
There's a condition there. Look at the question.
Oh, d is greater than 0. Okay, thank you.
So you state that condition and you pick the appropriate one.
Right, okay. I'm gonna send you my answer.
So that's sorted down. Please go to question 7.
Okay.
I want this class to end in the next 15 minutes. Go to question 7, see what you can do. Then question 8. I would love for us to do question 8 together.
Okay.
Yeah, this makes sense. Any luck?
Okay, I got D
I am
equals to
currently
6.
doing it.
Wait, are you still talking about the same question?
I'm still talking about 5.
D is not 6, sir. What is your C?
It is not 3.
So
Elson, I
if
think
that
you
is
made the
3,
same
you
mistake
can't
that I
get
did.
6.
Elson,
Mhm.
50 divided by 10 is 5, not 40. I think you made the same mistake as I did.
Where'd you get 50 divided by 10?
Are you subtracting 10?
No.
I subtracted 10. Elson, look at the
Where did you
Discord.
get that?
I sent answers.
Where did you
I
get
thought-
that?
Wait. Elson, what is your first line?
My first line of what? Of the product part?
After C.
After C. So
Mhm.
first I solved what the product is, which is 5 plus C squared plus D squared. And then I did the product thing to get 1
Wait,
times
what do you
50.
mean 5 plus C squared?
I'm gonna read over this again to see if I did something.
Can you send me a picture of what you have? It will be interesting to see.
Okay.
I just finished question 5 and I got the same answer. What question are we supposed to be doing? Sorry.
Did you do, what did you get, Yanko? Wait, what do you get?
For C, I got 3. For D, I got 1 positive because D is bigger than 0.
You got what for D?
1.
Yeah, that's correct. So I don't know where Elson is getting his 3 from. I want to know.
Mr. Daniel, should I do question 6? Because I finished 7 and 8.
7.
No,
Seven.
don't go to 6. Please go to 7. If you have done 7, go to 8. Then we're
But
going
I'm
to do
stuck
together.
with
Elsin, so I have here, you are adding them together. Product C plus, why are you writing C plus I, 2 plus ID? Why couldn't you put the roots that are similar together so that you could see the difference of 2 squares?
That is, I did do it as 2. I just
But
wrote
in your
it
next
at,
line, you were adding these together instead of another product.
no, that is difference of 2 squares.
Well, I know the difference of 2 squared twice, and those results are meant to be multiplied, not added. That's what you did in your next line. You added again.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
So I would like to show you number 8, especially the induction part, because I figured it might be an issue to some people.
Mr. Daniel,
Yeah.
when we learned induction,
Hmm.
what stage was your hair?
What stage was my hair?
Yes. Was
What
it
has that got
short?
to
Was
do
it
with your
long?
answer?
Because I forgot how to do induction and now I'm looking at the videos, but I'm not sure if that's our class or not. And the only thing differentiating it is your hair.
Go to the video and listen to the voice.
I don't know. I can't. Even Alex is shaking his head like, what the? I don't know the shape of my hair. I can't remember, dude. Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, let me try to find the dates. Induction, proved by induction, worksheet 09. It was January, wait, 2020. No, that's not your set. Induction. I don't have it, dude. If you check the online stuff, maybe you can see, but I don't know. It's in term 1. Anyway, let's quickly look at number 8 together because of time, because I need to go. So question 8. Does everybody have it?
Can we do question 7 instead?
I think 7 can still be done by you guys.
Okay. Okay.
But question 8, because it involves trig, or do you rather I do 7?
Because I think trig is just another extra step. I think we know how to do that. Because I'm not sure about 7 because it involves sigma and I forgot how to solve that.
Sigma means you're adding them one by one.
One by one.
Yes, but
Connor, so it's like r squared minus r bracket. You put one.
Okay, wait. Because of our time, guys, wait. Who can do 7? Raise your hand. You can do 7 because I need to go. So since one of us can do 7, you guys can talk about that later if he has a problem with 7.
Okay.
Because I'm choosing 8 because Alex messaged me that he was talking 8. So I believe unless somebody else knows how to do 8, then I don't have to bother. Then you guys can work it among yourselves.
I guess we can do.
I think we need help with 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's focus on 8. Find the value is not a problem. Your calculator will sort all that.
Yeah.
Now show that this is equal to that. So we need to begin from here. Show that. So let's go back to the board.
That's just a direct proof, right?
Yeah, that's just a direct proof, of course. Left hand side to right hand side.
Well, but if you're in a rush, then it's just a direct proof. I think we all can handle this one.
Okay, you guys can undo that. Thank you. Not like I'm going somewhere, but I just need to rest before the dinner in the evening. So then the induction part. It says prove by induction that is the case. So okay, so let's see. Proved by induction that sine x, sine 3x. The next one will be sine what?
5.
Sine 5x.
And it continues. So because it's 135, so it is 2n minus 1, odd number. Prove that this is equal to 1 minus cos 2n, 1 minus cos 2nx divided by sine x. Can you check to confirm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think I should begin by saying let's Pn be the statement. Let Pn be the statement sign, blah, blah, blah. Understand?
Yes.
So for P1 means you take only 1 here and you substitute n is equal to 1.
Yes.
Yes? P2 means you take the first 2 and you put n is equal to 2.
Yes.
P1 means you just put n is equal to 1. Okay?
Yeah.
P3 means you take the first 3 and then you substitute n is equal to 3. I'm just giving you the analogy. Now, only P1 is enough. We don't have to do anything else. So for n is equal to 1, right? For n is equal to 1, sine x is equal to 1 minus cos 2x
times 1, over sine
x. Why?
We already proved that.
We already proved that. Just say from, is it B or A?
B, it's B.
B. So this implies that P1 is true. Then you now assume PK is true. Assume PK is true. That's your inductive hypothesis. That is sine x, sine 3x, sine 2k minus 1x must be equal to 1 minus cos 2kx divided by sine x. That's our inductive hypothesis.
Yes.
All right. Now we prove for n is equal to k plus 1. Okay. For n is equal to k plus 1, we want to show that for n is equal to k plus 1, we must show that, okay, sine x, sine 3x, when the last one is k plus 1, instead of k, basically, look, you have n here, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So your n is k plus 1 means that will be sine 2k plus
K
1
plus 1
minus 1x, right?
x.
And your
Yeah.
right hand side must be 1 minus cos
Cos
2,
2
there's no bracket yet,
No
2 bracket k plus 1 x
Bracket.
x.
Yes.
over sine x.
Yep.
So in some trig, in some induction with trig, you may need to start from here and show this. In some cases, you may need to start from here and show that. So it doesn't matter.
Right, okay.
I think starting from the left will work in this case, as we have always
Okay.
done for the other ones. But I'm saying if you come across any exam and one of them is more easier than the other, you're welcome to do that, as long as you're using your inductive hypothesis and every other thing. So before this step is the keep step, right?
Mhm.
Right, before this step, you have k step. This is k plus 1 step.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when you're starting your proof, indicate that. So it's easier to see how your inductive hypothesis is applied. So left-hand side is equal to sine x, sine 3x. So when n is equal to k will be sine 2k minus 1 x.
Yep.
And then the k plus 1
Yes.
step that you are trying to
Yep.
do, which will be sine
Sine
bracket 2
2
k plus 1 minus
minus
1 x.
E-
That's our left hand
X.
side.
Uh-huh.
Right, everyone?
And yes, and then it's just a direct proof from here.
Yeah, it's not that easy, direct proof. So
Mhm.
first k, please come down. The first k is our inductive hypothesis, which is this, right? So that's 1 minus 2k divided 1 minus cos 2kx divided by sine x.
Uh-huh.
So this is 1 minus cos 2kx divided by sine x, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And this is going to be sine,
Correct.
the bracket and just call it 2k. This will be times 2 minus 1 plus 1. Hello?
Mhm.
This is exactly this.
Wait, is it?
2k plus 2 minus 1, Alex.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
Okay, now let's focus. So this is over 1. The goal is to have this, isn't it? The goal is to have this eventually.
Yeah.
So we need 1 to stand alone, followed by minus, then we need to merge all this, then sign at the bottom. So there is no 2 fraction, there is only 1 fraction. So we need to find a way to merge it first. Everything is over sign. That's the first thing. Right? Everything divided by sine. So this would be 1 minus cos 2kx, yes?
Yeah.
This is 2, no, this is just sine. Sine x, sine 2k plus 1x.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now this, what we are looking for, let's go back again and see what we're looking for. What we are looking for as cosine. Is that not?
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
cosine is actually the cosine of 2kx plus x. Is that not?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Yeah.
So this cosine is addition of two angles, which should look like cos A cos B minus sine A sine B, if we are to get that.
Oh.
Oh, double angle.
Okay, not double angle, compound angle.
No?
Double angle is the lowest
Double
square.
angle is 2 theta, compound angle. So that's what we are looking for. Okay. You forgot to bring our card. Okay. So that's the compound angle. So we need to try to do that. We need cos of addition of A and B, which is cos cos. We don't have that yet. Okay, so we need to see what we can do. Okay, let's try to kind of dismantle this part, and maybe everything can be coupled together, sort of. Understand what I mean? So we're going to try to do it this way. 1 minus, that 1 is not going to change position because it's not our problem. This is our problem. Okay, 1 minus, and I have cos 2kx, then I have sine x, then this, you agree with me that this simply means sine of 2kx plus x, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So sine of A plus B will be sine A cos B, right?
Yes. I did.
Oh.
So sine 2kx cos x
Plus x
plus cos
sine. I'm sorry.
2kx.
Cos 2kx sine x.
X.
So I need full attention. This will be, if you keep looking at your book and comparing what you have done, that's your business. If you are lost, please don't ask me any question. So this is 1 minus 2kx. Then we can open this bracket to see what happens.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you open the bracket, we're going to have sine cos, then sine square. Okay, let's see. You never know until you open the bracket. Because from what we are trying to get, this is sine sine, but this is, there's no cos cos here yet.
Yep.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have bothered about what I'm trying to do. Remember, if we must get cos cos A plus B, it's going to be cos something, and we couldn't get this, the second cos. So that was why we needed to open that bracket. So you continue to simplify and see what happens. So that's what we are trying to do. So open this bracket, you have sine 2x, sine 2kx, then sine x cos x. Then the other bracket will be cos 2kx sine squared x. Yes?
Yep.
Mhm. Yeah.
So everything over sine x. You will notice that this and this kind of look alike.
Yeah. Both have 2kx.
So let's bring that together and see. So we have 1 minus cos 2kx plus cos 2kx sine x, then
Sine squared
Sine
x.
2kx.
sine square x here, right?
Oh, sine squared x. Yeah.
Then sine 2kx sine x cos x. Not looking like
You
what I
can
thought I would
take
get.
2kx.
Cos
You can
2kx,
take
you mean?
cos 2kx out, and it would have sine squared x minus 1, which
Oh,
would
which is
1
what?
minus sine squared x, which is cos x.
Wouldn't it be 1 plus sine squared x?
Wait. If you take that out, we get 1 minus sine squared. 1 minus sine squared
X.
is cos squared, yes.
Yeah. And so we already have the other side, and we combine them, we get whatever the other one was. And then
Would you
what I'm
get
doing
minus?
when we finish. Minus cos 2kx.
Where do you
know
see a
what?
minus?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say numerator, so we
It's
don't
what?
keep writing the sign all the time. What it's trying to say is this. If you take cos 2kx out of here,
Mm-hmm.
then we're going to get 1 minus sine squared x.
Yeah.
So which is cos squared, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let's see, because a cos is waiting here. So that might be our way out. So let's see, this is another sine 2kx sine x cos x. I was doing this, and are you sure I haven't missed anything out? Because I thought I was supposed to get something direct. When I did it, I got something direct. There is a 2 somewhere. Why am I not having the 2? Wait, is that 2 at the bottom? Like 2 sine x? Or just sine x?
Oh, it is
No,
2
two
sine
sine
x.
Sine x.
Yeah. That's why, because I knew there was a 2 somewhere. So there's a 2 here. There's a 2 here, right?
Mhm.
There's a
Yes.
2 here. There's a 2 here. So
Yes.
let's backtrack a little bit. So there's a 2 here, definitely. Yes?
Mhm.
Yes.
So this is plus 2. Oh yeah, that's why I couldn't get what I thought I would get directly. So where else would that 2 be now? So there will be a 2 in front of this. Yes? Which
Yeah.
means this will be 2 sine x cos x.
Yeah.
And there will be a 2 here also.
Yeah.
Let me write that clearly. May I just please start from here again? My apologies. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just say numerator, because the denominator is not our problem. Okay?
Yeah.
So from here, let's just focus on numerator. After we are done, then we divide it by sine 2x. Then you say left-hand side is equal to. Understand? So let's focus on the numerator only. So numerator, please, I need everyone's attention, and so that I can spot any error, like the error I made now. I'm sure if everybody was paying attention, you would have told me what I did wrong. Okay, so numerator here will be 1 minus cos 2kx, yes?
Yep.
Then 2 sine x by compound angle. Sine A plus B is sine A cos B plus cos A sine B.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be sine 2kx cos x cos 2kx sine
Sine
x.
x.
Good. So numerator will be 1 minus cos 2kx. We should open the bracket now. So I put sine 2kx first, because I need these two to be together. Because 2 sine x cos x is what?
It's
Uh,
sine A cos B.
Say that again.
It's the thing. Oh, what's it called?
It's what? I'm waiting.
I don't know.
2 sine x cos x is sine 2x. Double angle for sine.
Oh, right. Yes.
Come on, guys. It's in your formula booklets. Okay. So this is 2kx. Then this will be 2 sine 2x. This remains 2 cos 2kx, then sine squared x. Does this make sense?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
this is converted to that.
Oh, you missed the plus.
But yeah, makes the plus between
What's that?
cos x and sine.
Between the first cos and the first sine.
Right.
Okay, like here.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I think now it makes much sense. So we're going to bring this cos to something together. this one, and this one. Then our answer will make more sense now. So if you bring that together, let me change my color. So I have 1 minus cos 2kx plus 2, right?
Yeah.
So cos 2kx sine squared x, while the others move away, sine 2kx sine 2x. So this will be 1 minus, so I can factorize cos 2kx from this 2. What do I get in the bracket?
1 minus sine squared x.
You serious?
2 sine squared.
2 sine squared
2
x.
sine square x. So what is 1 minus 2 sine square x?
Cos x minus sine squared x.
No.
True.
Why would you give me another complex expression when what I'm trying to do is to simplify? I give you a plus b, you're telling me c plus d. Don't you know I expect you to tell me a plus b is equal to y or something? We're trying to simplify. Simplify means make it simpler, not give me back the complex format. So again, what is 1 minus 2 sine square x? Waiting. Wait, how did I get this from? Where did I get this from?
It's supposed to be sine.
Yeah. Nobody knows?
Is it 2 cos squared theta plus 1?
Where do you get that from? Oh, check your notes, come on. 1 minus 2 sine square x, or 1 minus 2 sine square theta. Check your notes, check your formula booklet. Come on.
Cos 2 theta.
Think again. I'm waiting.
Cos 2x.
2
Say that
cos
again.
squared theta minus 1.
Cos 2x.
Alex, please.
Cos 2x.
Cos 2x, not cos 2 theta. Elson, what did I just say about giving me a complex stuff? I'm giving you something that is a binomial. When I say I need a simplified form, you are giving me back another binomial. Come on. And you said cos 2 theta. What has theta got to do with this line that I'm writing? You had better not change the variable in the question because you are copying and pasting everything that is in your formula booklet. You're supposed to apply it, not just carbon copy. So this looks like our addition, but doesn't look exactly like it because we have to now put everything in a bracket. So if everything is in the bracket, yes.
Cos
Put cos,
Okay.
and then to open another bracket.
isn't that bracket redundant?
No,
Exactly. That's why I don't know why you need me to put a bracket. Are you going to factorize these two costs? Are you trying to factorize these two costs, Yanko?
No.
So why do you need a bracket? Bracket what? If I open the bracket,
No
what are you going to
bracket.
put in the bracket?
No bracket.
Are you going to put 2kx in the bracket? I never put a bracket here. You think now a bracket is necessary?
No.
No bracket, just cos.
But there wouldn't be a bracket in the first place.
Cos
you
2x. K plus
Yeah,
1.
just cos 2kx plus 2x.
Plus what?
Cos
2x.
plus 2x.
Cos 2x.
Wait, Mr. Daniel. Can I write it as cos 2 bracket k plus 1 bracket x?
Cos 2 bracket 1
No,
bracket
k plus 1.
k plus 1. We're not even there yet. Where do you get that from? You write that for me in the exam, trust me, I'll give you 0. I don't care if it's correct. You're telling me from this step, the next thing is for you to write this. I'll give you beautiful 0. That's very poor communication. I'm in step 2. You're already telling me, can you write step 10? Yeah, go ahead, write it. No problem. Be ready to get my 0 too.
Mr. Daniel, I don't understand why you need the first bracket.
I need the first bracket. You just tell me what, if I have to put a bracket, tell me what should be in the bracket. And maybe you can see what I want to do.
Is it cos 2kx?
Isn't this what we
Plus
are trying to
2x.
get? And this has to be a single term, isn't it?
Yeah.
With a
So if
compound
you don't
angle.
put a bracket, how do you make sure it is in a single term eventually?
Oh. Okay.
Cos 2kx plus
Cos bracket 2kx plus 2x, close bracket.
Plus 2x, like this.
Yeah, but the 2kx plus 2x has to be in a bracket or else it won't be
That's
causing
what
them.
Alex said, and I promised to give him a 0, and that's also to you, Elsin. You do that for me, I give you 0 for the entire question, trust me.
Cos 2kx plus cos 2x
Plus 2x, like this,
plus cos 2x.
plus cos 2x. So how does that make sense?
It doesn't.
Plus cos 2x, how does that make sense?
Oh, minus. Wait, no.
no,
It is
no,
plus.
no, it's cos 2kx and then cos 2x minus cos.
Finally, somebody is using some senses. Yanko, please speak up.
Cos 2kx cos 2x minus sine 2kx sine 2x. Let's skip a
I don't know
step.
what is wrong with you guys. Everybody is keeping an eye on the next line. You don't want to think about the next thing in the mathematical communication. What kind of nonsense is that? Everybody is thinking of the last answer already because you know what you intend to get. If I not see any justifiable reason for that final step, I'm giving you a 0. I don't care if it is correct because I already know that your intention is to work towards this. And if you cannot defend it, then there's nothing you can get from me. Because if you cannot write this, it shows that you don't know what you're doing. You're just trying to write the answer. And you don't get anything from me, trust me. So what does this become?
Which cos
Equals to 1 minus
plus.
Numerator will be 1 minus, yes.
cos
2x
open bracket
bracket
2kx
2kx
plus x.
minus 2x.
Oh, plus 2x plus 2x. Also, Mr. Daniel, this 2 at the line before on the first bit of 2kx. Yeah.
And this can be 1 minus cos 2
Open bracket.
k plus 1
k plus 1
x.
x.
So with that, your left-hand side, because you have now figured out your numerator, is
1 minus cos 2 k plus
2
1 x.
bracket k plus 1 x, everything over 2 sine x which is the right-hand side. This implies that P of k plus 1 is true. Therefore, Pn is true. Pn is the original statement for all n in Z plus. Say it. For all n in Z plus. And the last question is to solve equation. Don't worry. Answer otherwise, solve an equation sine x plus sine 3x is equal to cos x. Sine x plus sine 3x is equal to cos x. So let's solve that. After that, I can go. Sine x. We have sine x plus sine 3x is equal to cos x. What do we do?
Sine open bracket x plus 3 close bracket.
Say that again.
Sine open bracket x plus 3x close bracket equals to cos x.
Wow. Just wow, Yanko. I ask you, are we going to factorize? So you mean you can factorize. So you can get sine open bracket x plus 3x. Just wow. Really, Yanko?
Oh,
To be a shame if you don't know what to do. Read the question again, everybody. Read the question and tell me what they expect you to use. Even if you don't know how to use it, just give me an idea.
Will it be double angle?
Nope. Can you read the question? Nobody has read the question, even though I said that like multiple times.
hence otherwise solve the equation sine x plus sine 3x equals to cos x in the interval 0.
You don't need to read all those relevant parts. Hence, otherwise solve the equation. That doesn't mean anything to you.
Oh,
Oh,
where n equals to 2. And you put
What is the
first one.
problem with you guys? Why can't you read instruction? Everybody, I'm sure, went straight to sine x plus sine 3x equals cos x without reading the instruction. And even when I said read the question, I'm sure you didn't read that instruction. You went straight to sine x plus whatever again. Second time, same thing, until I said you have not read instruction. Suddenly everybody knows what to do. What is it with you guys and not reading instruction? Even if the instruction says write your name, take your time to read it. So without instruction now, what are we going to do?
Use the equation that we proved.
Yeah,
Where n
it's
equals
not an
to 2.
equation. Correct yourself, sir. What do we call that?
Expression.
That's an expression
Yes.
with two sides.
There's
Mr.
both
Alex?
sides. Formula.
It's not a formula. Formula is like area of triangle.
No, it's the one with the 3
It begins
equals
with
to.
I.
Identity.
Identity. So proceed.
Use the identity that we proved where n equals to 2 so that we
That's
have the
it.
first two terms.
You use the identity when n is equal to 2. That's from question C. Using C, comma, for n is equal to 2, it implies that sin x plus sin 3x is equal to what, according to C?
1 minus
1
cos
minus
2
cos
times
1 minus
2x.
cos, yes.
2
2
times 2x
times 2x.
2 times 2x.
over
over
2 sine
2
x.
sine x.
So which means this is equal to 1 minus cos 4x.
Yeah.
Over
Over
2
2 sine
sine
x.
x. So you can write that directly anyway, instead of sine 2x.
Cos 4x
Okay.
over 2 sine x.
So what do we use this for? This implies what?
This implies that 1 minus cos 4x over 2 sine x equals to cos x.
Is anyone confused? Speak now.
So
Okay, so what do we do now? What do we do?
We use double
We-
angle for cos 4x.
We don't need to do that yet.
No.
Wouldn't you just remove the denominator first by multiplying everything by 2 sine x?
Yeah. So we have 2 sine x cos x is equal to 1 minus cos 4x. What next?
Double angle.
Yeah.
For everything.
No, for cos 4x. Can you do it together?
I don't think you can just square one side.
Square
Why?
root. Who's talking about square? You guys have a lot of practice to do. Or maybe that's not needed. That may not be needed. Or maybe it could be sine 2x. Yes, so how do we write the second side?
1 minus cos 2 bracket 2x is equals to cos
1
2.
minus cos 2 bracket what?
No, I'm reading it like what it equals to.
Just tell me what is equals to. Don't read everything for me.
Uh,
Equals to 1 minus bracket 1 minus 2 sine squared 2x.
Are you sure?
uh-huh.
2x.
Yes.
Cos of double angle is 3 different identities. Why do you choose this one?
Because there's sine on the left side.
Thank you. a sign on the left. So you focus on something that looks familiar. You don't bring in cos. That's logic. So sine 2x is automatically 1 minus 1 plus 2 sine squared 2x. So sine 2x is 2 sine squared 2x. What do we do next? I claim that you can divide both sides by sine 2x, right or wrong? So that if we divide both sides by sine 2x, we have 1 is equal to 2 sine 2x. Is this right or wrong?
Yes, it's right.
Wrong. Because
Right,
sine
why?
2x,
Wrong, why?
sine 2x might be 0.
Sine 2x might be 0, so you can't just divide. So what do we do if you cannot divide? What do we do if we cannot divide?
Solve it like a quadratic.
You
I don't know how
No,
to do
you-
that.
Find the roots.
I don't know how to do that.
Move sine 2x to the side of 2 sine squared 2x.
Now you are communicating.
Subtract both sides.
Base, solve, quadratic, whatever. That shows you are not telling me what to do. You're just trying to trick me.
And then
Right?
take out sine 2x,
Good.
factorize it.
So we factorize it. So this implies, I'm sure you can see that. So this implies sine 2x, the bracket, 2 sine 2x minus 1 equals to 0. Yeah?
Mhm.
So either sine 2x is equal to 0 or 2 sine 2x is equal to minus 1 is equal to 0.
Yep.
So sine 2x is equal to 0 or sine 2x is equal to
1/2.
2. What do we do next?
2x equals to arc sine 0. Or 2x equals to arc sine half.
Okay.
Which that would be 2x equals to, is it 1 or minus 1?
It's
I don't know.
0.
You tell me.
2x equals to 0.
Oh, 0, okay. Or
Pi over 6. 2x equals to pi over 6.
And for this side,
You divide both sides by 2, x equals to 0, or x equals to root pi over 12.
but wouldn't that have two answers?
I'm just writing what you tell me.
No, it's but within that. No, Elson's right.
But it should be both
No, but
because,
the first one wouldn't have any
no,
answers.
it wouldn't. Yeah, because it's less than,
The
not
first
less
one
than or
is-
equal to.
No, the first one
And then
doesn't.
0 is rejected.
Since x is within 0 and pi, therefore x equals to 0 is rejected.
So this is correct?
No, x equals 0 is rejected
Oh, okay.
because of the interval.
So only this
Yeah.
is the answer?
Yes.
Yes.
Wrong.
No, there's another one.
Within pi.
Oh,
That's your question again. The interval is on pi. Is your interval on 2 pi? Is your interval on, sorry, the interval is on x. You're solving a solution on 2x and using the interval of x.
Oh, you need to change the thing.
You're supposed to change your interval.
Ah,
You're supposed to change your interval. So
0.
if 0,
yeah.
you're supposed to change your interval. So that's you actually come at the beginning. We want to solve this for, so this is at the beginning. For 0 less than x less than pi, then the next step, which implies that 0 less than 2x less than 2 pi.
Uh-huh.
So you solve with 2 pi. Then you can divide later, and whatever answer falls in the interval. So this is 0. In addition to 0, you're going to have what? I think pi.
Uh-huh.
Unit circle, right?
Yes.
So
You
when
have
your
0 and pi, yeah.
y-axis is 0, right? Y-axis is 0 here and here. Hello?
Yeah.
So that's 0 pi. Is that all?
No,
No,
7.
it's just pi because it doesn't include 0 and 2 pi.
Yeah.
0
That makes
pi
sense.
what?
I
Just
No, but
pi.
it's
we should state.
Because it's
oh
only
right, yes. 2
It's
pi.
not.
0 and 2 pi.
Just solve first, then later you can remove what is not necessary. Even though it won't
X.
be necessary. Yes, to get half.
To
Half is when you have 60 degree, right? No, 30 degree.
Yeah.
When
pi
your
over
y-axis
6.
is 30, something here, right? These two.
so it's pi, yeah, pi over 6 and
Pi over 6.
7 pi over 6.
What?
7 pi over 6.
Confirm that.
Mhm.
So from the first, x is equal to 0, pi over 2, and pi. So we
Pi.
need to get rid of that. And from the second, x is equal to pi over 12, and 7 pi over 12.
Pi over 12.
So which of this result lies between 0 and pi exclusive?
X
over
equals
2.
to pi over 12, pi over 2, and 7 pi over 12.
So pi over 2, okay, we can arrange in order. So pi over 12
So
first.
12 first.
Then
pi
pi
over 2.
over
Pi over
2,
2.
and
Then
Seven
7 pi
pi
over 2.
7
Over
pi
12.
over 12.
Over 12.
Ah,
Okay, so you could just write here, since 0 is less than x less than pi, therefore this happens. Any questions? Any questions, please? Okay, so this is where we stop. I'll send you the video, I'll send you the board on PDF. Now I'll create a group, then I'll send it to the mini group instead of the general group. All right, if you have any other question, ask. You're welcome to meet yourself and still practice some stuff, especially the induction in question 7, but these are the complicated ones that I think we need to do together. Every other thing is fine. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.
thank you. Goodbye.
Wait, this is our last HR class. Picture time.
Yes.
It's our last HR class. I take first, and you guys can take also. Want to go? Ready? Okay, wait, I'm gonna keep that somewhere so I don't lose it. Hold on. I don't want to send it to the general group. I just send it to Carter. I send it to you just to keep it. Okay, someone take another. Done?
No
Who's
one's
taking
taking
it?
it.
Who's taking it?
I have a dual monitor. It's not going to work on mine.
Okay,
Nobody else do
who
it.
can take?
I'll
Elsing,
do it.
maybe. Done?
Okay.
All right. I'll create a group and send everything to the group. See ya.
Right, okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.